I didn't see that coming.
Hey, I did. I always see it coming from a mile away, B.
I said on our podcast, which you can listen to now, link
Wow!
below, that I was redirecting my energy and excitement to this album.
You were directing it to the right place.
Oh my god!
Hi everybody, welcome back to 2K Mats. It's Matt Steele.
And it's Matt Palmer.
And let it be known, July 19th is the day the animated felines are taking over the world.
Yes.
A certain trailer dropped. We'll talk about that later.
We will talk
in
about
our
that
lives.
on the podcast.
On our podcast, which should we promote now?
Let's promote it now. We just launched a podcast and it's available now on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify, and SoundCloud. There'll be links in the description. We're going to have new episodes every single Monday in which you can listen to us talk a little bit more long form, a little bit more jumping from topic to topic instead of just one focused moment about like just pop culture news of the week. Like,
absolutely.
what do we talk about? We talk about Little Big Little Lies, Lil Nas X.
We talked about The Lion King, which we are going to talk about today. Not the movie because we haven't seen it still,
Yes.
but let's just talk about it. We're guys.
So
excited.
it was announced, or at least one of those Beyoncé accounts that like Beyoncé legions out there said something about Beyoncé producing her own like side project inspired by the Lion King film that she was executive producing. It comes out that Beyoncé is calling this hilariously The Lion King the Gift.
And what a gift it was.
And the thing is, if anything was a gift, it was this fucking album. Like, I had expectations. I was going into it, a spirit I liked, and I was thinking, oh, we'll get more sounds like that. We'll get some sort of like grown woman-esque, end of time-esque, like African-inspired pop music that's gonna be great. But I was not expecting this. Like, this to me feels more like a Beyoncé album than the Carters did.
Yes.
And contains some of her best work.
Like, it's truly phenomenal. We talk on the podcast, we're disappointed that The Lion King got, middling reviews.
Yes.
Now we know why The Lion King was reanimated, I guess. It was to produce this album. Like, oh my god.
What I love about the album, just in total before we go into the specific songs, is I love that it's essentially, Beyonce's like, okay, what if I was to tell the story of The Lion King? And we're gonna take out all the songs that like Elton or whoever wrote. And we're gonna put my songs there instead, working with African artists today and making these pop songs that'll tell this story. Brilliant.
Brilliant.
It feels, honestly, parts of it not to oversell, feel like Hamilton.
Oh my god.
I'm oh my god. I'm ready to see The Gift on Broadway. I'm ready to see The Gift in our homes via HBO, or I'd go to the theater to see The Gift. We just have to get into the songs. There are lots of other artists on this record, like Pharrell's here, Jay-Z is here, and a lot of African artists that we love that Beyonce's giving, a lot of shine to them. It's amazing that she's doing it. Perform incredibly well, songs that were very good, but the Beyonce songs on this album are so incredible that I would need to listen to this 5 or 6 times to really delve into those other artist songs, so I'm gonna focus on the Beyonce.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's start. What's your favorite non-Beyonce song?
I liked Don't Jealous Me.
I love Don't Jealous Me.
It's beautiful and great. Keys to the Kingdom I like.
I thought Scar was really interesting.
Scar was interesting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, let's get to the Beyonce.
Okay! Bigger, it's like If Pray You Catch Me was on steroids.
Yes.
And was African inspired at the end. She takes it up at the end to the point where it's like, oh my god. That was at the end of Bigger was when I was like, wait.
This is her own circle of life.
Yes. I love how the choir and the African inspired music comes in right at the end. It really pulses through. I cannot praise Find Your Way Back enough.
Oh my god.
I think it is perfect. I think it is beautiful. I think it is telling the story of the movie. It is telling the story of her life. She, as an artist in the world, has found her way back to her Houston, Texas roots, her roots of her blackness, her roots of her even Africanness. Beyond that, she's the biggest pop star on the planet, and she has found her way back. Her father told her, she would go out with her into the streets, and then when she was big enough, old enough, she would go in alone, just like the only thing she was told was find your way back. Simba has to find his way back! Melodically, it is perfect. Musically, it is perfect. It is a song, it is a jam, it is a bop, and it is introspective. It makes you cry. It reminds me of Everything is Everything by Lauryn Hill. I love a throwback, you know what I mean? It is Beyonce's Everything is Everything for The Lion King and works and fires on all of the cylinders. This is one of her best songs. I love this song with my whole heart. I will be listening to it until the day I am in the grave. It is amazing.
Well, now I know what to play at your funeral.
Amazing.
I'm gonna sing my own rendition of Find Your Way Back.
You should! And because I would have found my way back. I mean, well, I love that we always assume that I'm dying first.
Of course you're older.
Why? I'm older by like a year!
Well,
you could get hit by a car. So that's my top song. I have other songs I love.
wow.
But I'm obsessed.
I loved Find Your Way Back. I have nothing to add to that. Like that, you heard it all from there.
I could write a dissertation. I can't talk about it more.
All right, I guess we're done here. Thank you for watching this episode of 2K Mads.
I also love that like James Earl Jones is essentially just narrating.
Oh my god, it's great.
Also, his voice sounds amazing. How old is he?
Oh, like 100, and he still sounds the same.
He must drink tea every day.
It's called training.
I mean, he's got it. Niall, how did you feel about Niall?
I liked Niall a lot.
Yes.
Niall was really fun.
Niall was good.
It was short.
It was short.
You know.
It's good. I'd listen to it again. It's an interesting sound.
Yeah. Mood Forever.
Excellent.
Is so fantastic.
It's a hit.
To me, that is like the hit on the like the most commercial song.
It is commercial. Again, I didn't dislike the Carter's album. I thought there were great songs on it, but I feel like this is kind of like even better than everything on the Carters.
Yeah, I would say so.
You know?
I would say it's reminds me of the Carters album, but better.
But better, and then I love every part of it, but I love how it builds. Like at the verse that Beyonce like raps after Jay-Z's verse is the most incredible thing. Talking her shit in the best way. She's talking about like I am Nala, I am Beyonce Knowles Carter. Like this is me. This is my importance. This is why I am an icon. And it's like yes, I want to feel as confident as Beyonce. And that's the thing is like Beyonce talking about how great she is just to inspire us all to talk about how amazing we are.
Yes.
Like it's not like a selfish like spouting of I'm amazing. It's like we should all be writing our own stories and raps and you know after Jay-Z does a verse in our songs we should have a rap ready about ourselves about how we are iconic and you bitches could never.
I thought Water was really fun.
Water's really great.
I like the play on words. What are you waiting for?
Yes, I do love that. I do love that. I need to re-listen to it again because it comes right before.
Oh my god.
The Blue Ivy co-written.
Wait, what?
She has a writing credit on this song.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does.
What?
I think she wrote that hook. I don't know that, but she sings the hook initially, and then they sing on top of it. But I think she wrote the hook.
God, just shoot me now.
I know.
I'm so untalented.
I know. I've never had a talent.
None of us have talent because Blue Ivy Carter is the most talented person on the planet.
Brown skin girl is the song we're referring to.
When I tell you, I was sobbing at Ralph's. Bitch, I was packing up my shit at the self-check-in at the grocery store, crying like, pull it together, pull it together. I'm in public with people and tears were streaming down my face. It's so good.
It's amazing.
The fact that it's so moving and touching, but still so breezy and cute and adorable and fun is just my heart exploded into a million pieces.
Right.
I felt everything in this song. I love this song so much.
It's a brilliant song, and I love that it is, of course, raising up darker complexioned women beyond just black and white. Within the black community, there's a lot of colorism, and the fact that Beyonce is going out of her way to combat that and talking about her beautiful friend Kelly Rowland.
Oh my God, what a line!
I loved that song.
What was the other person she shouted
Lupita.
out? Lupita. Before the camera closes. Oh
Stunning.
my God! Everything
Beautiful.
about the song is so good. Blue Ivy.
I know.
I'm just assuming you wrote the whole thing.
I also love that it is a song that is clearly meant to inspire young people, but it is not like a childish Kids Bop Peppa Pig moment. Who's coming out with an album, did you hear? Anyways, it's not childish because it's clearly making us cry in our mouths.
No, oh my God. It's so touching without being sappy.
Yes.
It's fun without being ridiculous. I want to play it at my wedding, but like, that would be inappropriate.
Unless you marry a brown-skinned girl, which would be surprising.
It would be very surprising.
Yes, I couldn't see you with a lady. Already is great.
I love Already.
Already is good.
Already is so good.
I love Other Side.
Other Side.
It's a concerto, bitch. The piano, the fucking rolling piano beneath her balladry, her vocal.
Oh my God, I just want to bathe in it forever.
I mean, it reminded me almost of, I think she had a like title exclusive song and video called Die For You or Die With You maybe. And it was like, it was a celebration of Beyonce and Jay-Z's anniversary, and she wrote it for him, and it like was very pretty and just piano ballad laid, and it gave me that kind of vibe. And to feel her intimately, and it just felt so sincere and so beautiful.
When someone says to you like, being your best friend gives me faith that there is another side, and I will see you there. Just like, God,
I know.
If someone said that to me, I would be dead.
I know.
I would be on that other side.
You would be there, and I would support you there.
No one's ever said that to me.
Well, you know, we still got a few years.
Oh my god, my power.
My power.
I love the track War because it's Beyonce being like, your reign is over, Scar. And it's like, yeah. I literally was on the
I also am
street with my
wondering,
grocery screaming.
are these real quotes from the movie, or did she have people cut? Like, did she have herself?
I don't know. We
and
have
Billy
to see the
Eichner
movie.
come in and like do the interludes.
Billy Eichner did not come in.
You never know. I mean,
She has the money to pay for it.
I mean, he would. Come on, if
He'd do it for free.
Yeah, Beyonce's telling Billy Eichner to come over and like record something from her. He'd be on his way. My power's
My
great.
power's insane.
And
It's
crazy.
so awesome.
It's
I love
crazy.
it. And then Spirit.
Lovely.
Let's go.
And a great video. Did you watch the video yet?
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
The thing is, like, when I first heard Spirit, I was like, oh yeah, this is nice. This
Yes.
is good. This is a solid song and
Yes.
everything. But hearing it at the end of this album, I'm just like, this song is a classic.
Yes, and
I'm
this
just
song
like,
makes
this
sense
song
in this
is
context.
excellent. I can't wait for her to win that Academy Award.
She should.
Oh my god. This whole album deserves an Academy Award. Someone just make a visual of this and give it an Academy Award.
I agree. It is just so emotionally impactful. It is important. It is also has some bops. The musicality is all over it. And what my point that I kind of mentioned on the podcast, available now on Apple, is the person, because the whole thing about the movie was like, oh, it just seems like a vague retelling of the cartoon. There could have been so much more attention to detail, make it something interesting. And it's like, you know who pays attention to detail and is going to get things down to a fucking science, to the most granular level?
I'm pointing to the phone.
Beyonce Knowles Carter, as she mentions in Mood Forever, she gets it.
She really
She-
does. I have not seen The Lion King.
Right.
I might love it. But the critiques for it were that it didn't add anything new to The Lion King. If the new animated Lion King,
I love that you will not call it live action.
no, it's animated. If that had elements of these
Yes.
sounds and everything,
Yes.
I feel like that would have added so
If
much.
Beyonce directed
it.
if she was the creative person behind the actual film, it would be excellent.
But could you imagine the backlash you would receive if Disney was like, hey, we're remaking the animated Lion King and it's going to be directed by Beyonce?
Whatever, fuck all y'all.
Everyone would have been so pissed, but then she would have made
That's the
something
thing.
brilliant.
She has shown you all she's a visionary so many times. Like, give her the keys. Let
Yes.
her drive.
It adds so much to The Lion King. It's like we have the original Disney version and then the Broadway version added to that, and this adds to that even more. It's a timeless story that can be interpreted in so many different ways, and this is one interpretation that's so amazing.
I really did laugh when I heard that the album was called The Lion King, The Gift, but truly, it is a gift. And it's one of those things where it's like, I don't even need another Beyonce album this year. Which I wanted, but I can get my life from this for a while. This can hold me over between this and Homecoming. I do want a real Beyonce album at some point, B.
I mean, a lot of people are saying like, oh, Homecoming could like win Album of the Year at the Grammys, but it's like, this. Like, because obviously Homecoming is an excellent album because it's live and
Yeah,
blah, 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 but
it's exciting.
It's Beyonce music.
Yes,
it's
it's
the
music
same
we've heard.
Beyonce music. This is something new. It's something fresh. It's something
It's
exciting. It's a way for the
excellent.
Grammys to award Beyonce, which she's deserving of, and to award these amazing artists, which
Yes.
have contributed so much to this
Yes.
album.
Yes.
The production, the other performers, everything is so good.
You realize Blue Ivy would win a Grammy?
Rumi and Sir would be so jealous.
I know. She'd be like, hey, bitches.
She'd be holding it up being like, and one day, maybe you'll have one of
Maybe.
these. And they'll just be, those little one-year-olds will be looking
I
at her like,
know. They'll be pissed. I don't know if I have much to say. I just want to listen to it more, so.
oh my god, it's
We
excellent.
should wrap this up.
Okay. Guys, we told you we have a new podcast. We
Yes.
figured that would be the most important part of this video.
Yes.
But it's not, because this album is so good. But we do have a new podcast, and
Yes.
we hope you give it a listen.
Two Gay Mats on Apple Podcast and on Spotify and on SoundCloud. Links are in the description box below.
And don't forget, we also have our Patreon, which we have our bonus videos. If you contribute $1 per video, well, you can contribute more, but $1 per video, you get bonus videos where we review several things from our childhood,
Yes.
everything. We're about to do like Janet Jackson's The Velvet Rope
Yes.
and all that fun stuff. And once we get 100 patrons, we're going to review Beyonce's entire discography.
Hey, don't you want that?
Don't you want that?
that.
Just hours of this
Hey,
of what you
of
just
us
saw.
loving this, and then I am such a fierce review. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Matt Power Music.
And it's Matt Steele.
And 2Gay Mats for both of us. And we'll be back next week with another brand new 2Gay Mats.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Thanks, Adam Parnell.
Oh, Adam Parnell, icon.
Icon.
We love. I hope you
Icon.
love this. You better.
You better have a mood forever.